Welcome to Mo Family Day. Woo! You know what? This is great. We've got a nice crowd, intimate, sweet. So love on our speakers. Have a fantastic time.
4 of us showed up in the drizzly, wet rain in October and hugged at the finish line. And wouldn't you know it, and they announced it so that we wouldn't be super creepy. They said, you know, Free Hugs Barrie is here. You need to go and have a hug. And there were people that had lost the person that they were running for, and they didn't have that person to hug. And we held them, and they cried. There was somebody that lost somebody that morning, still showed up to do the run, and we hugged them, and they cried, and we cried too. It was the most amazing experience.
I write songs about love and heartbreak and craziness and stories, and one about sticky toffee pudding. I love the feel of music through my body. I love listening to it, creating it, learning more about it, sharing what I've learned. I want to embrace it. I want to make love to it, and I never, ever, ever want to stop. I'm angry at my aging hands when they don't move the way I want them to. I'm heartbroken and frustrated when I hear my dead father's voice in my head, "You're not good enough." I fight through that. Sometimes I win.
He wanted me to meet someone who he'd held in high regard. That day, I met Mr. Peter Ritchie, a guidance counselor at my school, and he changed my life. For the next 3 years, I went to him once a week with all of my problems. And he listened. He sat there, and he listened, and he always helped me out. In my grade 12 year, he told me about a program in my school specializing in broadcasting and journalism. He said he thought it would be perfect for me, and after much convincing on his part, I joined the program. And within a matter of a few days, I fell in love.
Those people in your life, when you see them, never take them for granted. They really are your cheerleaders in life. And they really are the people that are going to support you in good times and bad. But they're always going to be the people that cheer you on. And for that, I say thank you.
So I looked in the paper and realized that I could apply for any job. And I did, all of them. And I got offered all of them. That was the 70s, eh? Do you remember the 70s? It was so cool. It was so groovy. I had it all. Yeah. So I got married and divorced in the 80s, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do. But then I sort of realized the 30s were creeping up on me, and I don't mean the 30s like before the 40s and 50s. I mean my 30s.
Now, my dad is not the best role model when it comes to diet, exercise. He's not overly concerned. He's 89. And as a matter of fact, last year, he got married for the second time to a 92-year-old lady. This is a great story. They got their licenses back, they bought a car, and now their son doesn't know where they are half the time. But interestingly enough, this was what was interesting. I don't know if any of you will be in this position. He got into the car one day, because I was chauffeuring him around before we met this wonderful lady at the seniors' home. And he touched me on the hand. When he did that, I thought, oh boy, he's got something he wants to ask me. He said, I got a question to ask you. And I said, okay, I'm ready for this. He says, what if Margaret and I move in together? Little lights flashed off, and like, move in together. Just a minute. Now, you know, we're not sure about that. But we're going to get married first. So he says, what do you think? So I sat there wondering, what am I going to tell an 88-year-old man? Would I say, don't rush into it, wait a few years, get to know her?
One of our jobs is to help feed your soul, to bring that motivation and that inspiration into you and let it fill you and bring joy and laughter back to your life if it's been missing for a little while.